Okay, what is going on, everybody? Today I decided it'd be a nice change of pace from the montages to just casually play Fate today. Contrary to popular belief, I do actually have fun playing this game. And I'm just gonna be, playing this game with a team of a few of my favorite characters. I don't expect to win many games given my team. I don't have many meta units on here currently. Even though Celica's the best nuke in this entire game. I don't care what you think, it's right. So to sort of give myself an edge, I'm going to be using Erosion, which essentially bypasses the enemy's Forest Saviors. So yeah, I am the number one Celica on here. The order is changed based on your region or some kind of invisible code or whatever. But I do it first every single season, like the undisputed best. So we're getting commentary from the best right now, and we're just gonna see what happens. I also don't have an opener prepared. I don't even know which positioning skills my units have. Okay, first match that's going in the video. There we go, Ingrid. I've fought this guy before. I say first match that's going in because I just played one. It went terribly. I mean, I blundered immediately, so we don't really need to include that, do we? Okay, this is quite a team. Celica's killing this. Okay, all things considered, not too scary. Just had to watch out for those two units I highlighted right there. But yeah, I'm gonna be using Erosion this video to give myself a bit of an edge, because otherwise this is a completely dead challenge. Oh, speaking of the challenge, I'm going to be trying to get as many wins in a row as I possibly can, while keeping my dignity, of course. I could easily just slap on a Duo Rhea, which I do like Sothis, but that ult is so broken. I don't really feel like I need to employ it right now. Taking his time on his turn. Ooh, yeah, I have Erosion, so I can actually bypass this Forest Save right here and immediately kill that Azura, but I don't think I need to show my hand just yet. I easily could. In fact, I changed my mind. I will. I didn't check for Celica Ring. That's fine. You have to have it. And I'm canceling to this side because cavalry units can't move past these trenches right here I'm highlighting. Yeah, they can't move past that super easily. So yeah, see, even repositioning, she still can't get to me. What he could do is reposition again. What? And in that case, he might be able to reach me. Yeah, because he can go 1, 2. Should be able to bypass one of these. And then Erica can attack from 2 spaces away. So I am going to be wary that I might lose my Celica here. But it's not likely. They'd have to be putting themselves quite out there. And it wasn't even enough. Okay.
I greet you. I'll pay them a visit. What fun.
Get in the hood. Now, in case you're hoping and coping with me, yeah, this totally kills my Asker. Not even a question.
Leave it to me.
Doesn't mean that I won't try and see if I can
greet you.
But I know that I'm dead. Either way, once the next turn comes and my Celica's action comes back, I'm back in the advantage. And whoa! Why do you almost win? I'm gonna give him a different seal so he can live those. That was crazy. But anyway, as I was just saying, it was a fake win almost. And in case you're wondering, my Celica didn't outspeed because I didn't have either finish active. And even with none of the finishes active, it was still a tied speed match. That's why I always say, like, Celica is so good and people don't even realize it. Now, I can play towards Celine's warping advantage because, as you're seeing right here, Sigurd, and that was smart by him because even though I can warp a lot with Celine, he picked the only situation where it wouldn't be helpful for me. Unfortunately for him,
leave it to me.
All it takes is a nifty little pivot here from Duma, protect my other units, and now he's forced to kill a unit which will ground him and I will kill back. Yep, there we go, because of Sigurd's half useful, half detrimental ability to refresh his action after a hit. I'm going to be using my nifty little Hathrun build that's able to tank and attack.
I'll pay them a
Get
visit.
my turn again because he ran out of his actions, and that's zone points right there, baby. This game's pretty much won. I mean, it was won the moment he blundered his Azura. He wasn't really paying attention to Celica's range, even if he was assuming he had his savior there. See, again,
By your side.
with neither finish, I can't get this kill.
I greet
In
you.
fact, now I want to prove that
Ready to
she
help.
can do it. I have to now.
By your side.
Not with his veins active. Okay.
Understood.
Well, that's fair enough.
Ever onward.
Okay, and another thing, I don't
Sprouting
usually
strike.
use no follow-up seal, but this is pretty
I'll pay them
casual.
a
I'm not
visit.
trying too hard.
What?
Just gonna get some more zone points for the flex. He can't kill my Saline right now, despite appearances, because I have Miracle, and no matter how much he attacks me, I also have Nectar and Saline heals at the start of every turn. So yeah, there was nothing he could have done right there. Fair to surrender. On to the next match. Okay, next match. Guy named Glimmer. I think I fought him before. Can't be sure though. Still don't have a build. Sorry. Still don't have an opener. Hoping this works. Another Needhogger. They're all over the place. And I say another because I just had a match against a whale. I'm not counting that. Bullcrap. But yeah, we've got a Hardy Bearing Needhogger. See, ordinarily she would 100% live and kill my Celica, because this seal here basically just turns her off. But with Erosion, I don't have to worry about that. We've got a Blazing Wind Felix without Celica Ring. I don't think you know what you're doing there, pal. Basic build need
Ready to help.
Not too concerned. We're gonna play like this time around. One thing to note, they all have Future Vision by Lucina that allows them to Kanto, get reduced damage, and get a few debuffs on the foe. Yeah, I really don't care. Like, Celica still kills everything on this team except for the Needhogger.
Leave it to me.
So you're likely gonna see a game where everyone's dead but her. That's mostly every game. Like, she's so tanky, it's not even funny. She can live everything in the game and in most cases kill everything in the game. It's not funny. And I didn't really plan on talking about it, but that's one of the reasons why this game is dying. There's so much power creep, so many overpowered units. Like, tell me why one unit on the team can basically beat my entire team.
By your side.
I know that I'm getting neither finish, but I still deal 0 damage.
What?
That's kind of crazy. And I do plan to change my Celica build once I obtain an attuned Alm. I'm gonna give her perfect attack speed, and then the preempt C skill. It's her best build right
ready
now.
to
Just I
work.
haven't
I'll pay
had
them a
any
visit.
luck on that banner.
Ready to help.
See, if I repositioned right there, as you can see from the, well, I hope you can tell, I'll highlight her.
Ever onward.
I would be in her range because she has Celica's ring, which gives her
I
mini
agree.
warping. Gonna do this. If she chooses to kill my Asker, I will kill back. Not too concerned about it. Felix can't reach me. Okay, he's opting to take a safer
By your
approach.
side.
Fair enough. And like I said, even with full clash, well, to be fair, no, I'm not being fair.
Ready to
But even
help.
with full clash, she still outspeeds him. They're getting about the same, so it came down to a stat difference. Maybe if he was plus 10. Could have had a bit of luck there. Unfortunately, that is a trap. He's trying to trick me. If I were to kill that, I would be susceptible to Lucina's range because of that Lin ring right there, allowing her to attack 6 spaces, which is still worse than Celica's warping. She's just too good. But you know what? I respect it. This guy is good. He's playing
By your
very
side.
sneaky. And Saline, her one edge over Micaiah, she can do a 3 range cleansing. So my Asker and my Celica are both being cleansed of at least 2 debuffs right now, which pretty nifty. They're most likely going to use Lucina to get their future vision back, give them a bit of movement option, and stalling. Oh, 57 speed. Is this plus 10? Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. Still a base build though. There you go. Got the future vision in.
Ever onward.
See, even with both finishes, barely any
Ready to
debuffs.
help.
I only deal 11 damage. Yeah, we're just gonna chill here for a
Hoping for a
second.
good
Gonna
year.
do a bit of anti-warping.
Be calm.
Would have been prudent to move one space down before doing that, but I don't want to get rid of any of my actions just yet. I'm kind of forcing him to approach me. I've got my far save up. Even if he put his Lucina into range, it wouldn't work. My Duma is so good. Also the #1 ranked Duma right now. I play this game too much. Ooh, gonna body
Ever
block.
onward.
Another thing that makes Celica broken is I could literally kill her right here and then just waltz on out of there. Because, I guess unbeknownst to this guy, Celica has
By your
built-in
side.
pass. So I can walk through his spaces. I would do it right now, but then I'd be in range of Lucina and I'm not
I'm
trying
ready
to
to
die.
work.
I think
Leave
I'm
it to
going
me.
to use my New
I
Year
greet you.
Ratatosker privilege right here and just
What fun!
pivot right here. I'm not too scared of their Felix right now. He doesn't have a good offensive special right now. He has Blazing Wind and Duma has Nectar, so. Ooh, it was not that
Where
close,
next?
honestly.
Ever
He
onward.
had like 0 sweat
I'll
on him.
pay them a visit.
What? Ready to help.
We'll still take it. It wasn't to my detriment. I wouldn't like knowingly do something that could throw the game when I'm doing a challenge to not lose games. But still, I wish Duma lived. Okay, he's gonna try and set up for his
I
Edelgard
greet
next
you.
turn. I'm gonna move Celine closer because she has a really good warping. If I can snipe them at a point they're not expecting when they're away from their save unit, that could be helpful. If they decide to back off because of my range, I can just reposition Celica back in there. If they were paying attention, they would have noticed that I have erosion. If not, that's
Understood.
unfortunate. We're gonna end up repositioning in. Edelgard still can't warp because of those veins. Oh yeah, and this is like one of my first really just talking videos on this channel. Don't get me wrong, I love my montages.
I am ready
I
to
say this
work.
all the
Ever
time.
onward.
They're practically for me, and you guys get to
By your
watch them
side.
too. But I love them so much.
Sprouting strike.
But yeah, I want to
Hoping for
do
a good year.
more of
Ready
these
to help.
just talking
Where
videos
next?
because
I
I like to
greet you.
yap. Hate Rune can't do much. I'll end her action. I'll reposition with Celine if they don't do anything too rash. If they do something too rash, I will capitalize. You know the drill. I've got all the advantage right now. They've only got 2 dual skills and one of them doesn't work. So. Okay, got our next match against the Sakura. Just want to make sure that I say, like, I'm not really that used to making videos like this where I'm just talking. So I know I'm going to be stuttering a bit. Just want to make sure that I can get used to doing this because, like, I plan to do YouTube for as long as I can. So I need to get used to this. Okay, and Ira, if you end with, okay. Firstly, Ira kills everything in this game. She can even kill Needhogger sometimes, which I was talking about earlier. Giving Ira brave hits through the form of Erica's ring. Brave hits are when you attack twice before the foe can counterattack, anything like that. It's different to Desperation. That's a killer right there. Like, I'm pretty sure now she really does kill everything. It's not just hyperbole anymore.
Ever onward.
Ooh, he is severely nerfing my movement here.
Ready
I'm
to
gonna
help.
do this. See, Celica's so versatile because even though he has higher ground here, which is meant to stop my warping, I have innate pass, which allows me to ignore that. So with innate pass and erosion, he can't go anywhere near my team without me reaching. And even though that sounds bullcrap, when you think about the fact that this is a movement 4 cavalry unit that can have range
By your
2
side.
as a sortie, you kind of realize that there is no
Ever onward.
overpowered in this game unless you're being a meta slave like this guy is. I mean, come on.
Ready to help.
But yeah, definitely gonna take that. Still tying speed with
Emblem
Erica.
guide you.
Even when she doesn't, even when Celica doesn't have either finish active, it's just insane work to me that she's able to do these things. Now, next turn, I will be in range of Sigurd. If he gets all starry-eyed and thinks that's a reason to surrender, or sorry, end his turn, he will be severely disappointed because that's just a bait by me. It's not actually the case. He threw the match just then because I can now end my turn. And in the next turn, I'm going to kill his Sigurd, Kanto to right here with my Celica, and he can't reach me anymore unless he repositions his Ira, which he did end up doing. Okay, I see what he's trying to do. I don't really see why he's trying to do it though. If I kill his
By your side.
Ira, which I can do
Ever
if
onward.
I do it from... Oh, I can't actually. She's pretty tinky right now. Not sure why. But anyway.
By your side.
Again. Oh, that's why. I don't have either finish active. Okay, whatever. So what I'm going
Ready
to
to
end up
help.
doing is killing Sigurd and then cantoing back towards Duma. It won't be enough to avoid Ira's range, but I'll at least be inconveniencing him. He can't do what he wants
I'll
to.
protect you.
Now, unfortunately, past this point, I am a bit screwed because, like I said earlier, nothing on my team can kill Needhogger. Everything on his team can kill everything on my team right now. So I need him to blunder his Ira or it's GG's. Asker isn't killing Ira, in case you were wondering. Did he quit? Hold on. Okay, no. Ooh, and I was in range of Sakura, and he also is utilizing Erosion. That's a captain on captain kill. 4 points to him. That's very bad for me. I'm gonna try and
Strike.
threats
Hoping for a good year.
his Sakura here,
I agree.
which is gonna be
What?
harder than I think
I'll pay them a visit.
I greet
because
you.
Needhogger is
Understood.
hampering my warping. We're gonna do it like this. Played safe. Saline now has Miracle active. She can live any hits from Needhogger. Okay, and he's choosing to play this safer.
Sprouting strike.
Hoping for a good year.
I'm in no rush either, brother. He has to either reposition his Sakura or body block and hope that my Asker doesn't kill, which is a bet I'm willing to take because Saline has Discord and Ploy, pulse up Ploy. So I'm hoping... Okay, he's playing it
Understood.
safe. He shouldn't have done that.
Where next?
Because I kill the Sakura right now, I'll have the advantage, even though we were even just then, and he will kill me next turn. I got a captain kill, so I got way more points than
Leave it
he's
to
gonna
me.
get for killing back. I also get zone points for having more units, so this game is as good as won. Even if he kills me, which he will, then gets zone points, I'll still be at a higher amount of points by the end of the 5th turn.
You
So
run,
this is
you
GG's.
die.
No matter how you slice it.
The trick is on me.
Here she goes, swiftly taking out my Asker. If he hasn't realized it already, I'm sure he realizes it now. Yeah, he's retreating.
What?
It's not gonna do him any well in the end. Yeah, he's doing
I'll
all he
pay
can.
them a visit.
But
What
again,
fun.
I'm not looking to
Sprouting strike.
let that work out for him.
Leave it to me.
Understood.
The real question is just how do I want to do this? Because if he kills me right now, which he will, actually, I'm
Leave
not
it to
forced
me.
to even be in his range right now. He's really messed this
Sprouting
up for
strike.
himself. I can just sort of run away for a bit,
What fun.
and I'm not going to be penalized for that.
Leave it to me.
So here we are at the 4th turn. The most he can do is get closer to me to kill me on the 5th turn. But by that point, I'll be way too far ahead on points for him to make a comeback. He really needed to get up and close in my
I'll pay
range
them a visit.
last turn. Nothing I have is living this Ira, but I at least
Sprouting
want to
strike.
I at least want to decrease
agree.
my chances of dying to her. I know
Leave it
Duma's
to
not
me.
going to live that.
I'll
but
pay them a visit.
Saline is my
Sprouting
fastest
strike.
unit
I'll
on
pay
this
them a visit.
team right now. Just gonna see if she can maybe make something happen. Or of course I could have ran away again and still won on zone points. That's
What
kind of
fun.
lame. I ran away last turn. I'm at least gonna give him a kill back. Yeah, here we go.
You run, you die.
You run, you die. I didn't run, and I still died. This isn't really fair, Ira.
Blooms will.
But there we go. He gets his kill. It's not enough to turn the tide of the battle. GG's, you played well.
Leave it
I'm
to
gonna see
me.
if Duma can sneak a kill here. I don't think he will. Yeah, these units are just on another level. Alright, GG. Full transparency, I definitely did just have another match that I'm not gonna include. Listen, I gotta give myself some grace here. I'm not dealing with teams that broken. Okay, we've got an anti-Celica team. We've got yeah, distant counter and immediate vantage. So Celica's pretty much useless here. In fact, I think I'm gonna lose.
Sprouting strike. Ever
In
onward.
all honesty, but you never know what's gonna happen off the first few seconds of a match. So we play on. Now, Dimitri doesn't have distant counters, so I will kill him if he gets close.
By your
This
side.
is what I was talking about. Whoa! Why isn't that working? Did she not get vantage? No, she got vantage, and she's got -1 HP. What's going on here? You know what? We take those.
Ready to help.
But the question is, am I willing to kill my Celica for it? Yeah, I am. Because they've got vantage. Oh, she
And
can't
we'll
kill
guide
anything
you.
else here. As you saw with the win. Hopefully they get really salty about that and just surrender. Doesn't look like that's the case. Yeah. Bye-bye, Celica. Okay, now I've got to lock in for this match. Now having Celica severely nerfs me. I mean, I'm the Celica guy.
Where next?
Okay, I don't remember how much Kanto he gets, but I'm pretty sure it's crazy. Yeah, minimum 2.
Hoping for a good year.
Playing to his
I'll
out,
pay
but
them a
playing a
visit.
bit too to his out. Saline will kill that. I guess he didn't know she could warp like that. Ooh, a one-shot. That's my goat. And if he gets a bit too greedy, he did. That's another one of his units gone. Because if you don't know, the unit supplying him with vantage is this Bernadetta right here. But since he's too
Understood.
far, that's an easy
agree
kill.
you.
I'm going to use Hate Burn so that I can
with
keep my
you.
Saline's action. She's my hardest hitter right now.
Let us celebrate.
And I'm not too concerned about Duma dying. I think he takes everything here. Moment of truth. I know he's living the Lin, but I don't know about Burn. Okay. Nice work. He did kind of throw that match though. Okay, this should be our 3rd or 4th game. I'm already losing track. But to kind of keep this challenge from being samey, I'm going to be trying to get a win with every Celica ult at least 5 times. So, obviously starting off with the easiest part, using the best ult. So I think this is my 4th or 3rd game here. So once I reach 5, I'll switch captains to a different Celica.
Ever onward.
And then we'll try again, getting 5 wins with them. Then we'll switch again. If we get all 5 wins on all Celicas, I'll succeed in the challenge. If I die before then, you know the drill. And again, I'm heavily biased. Like if I fight a freaking whale, I'm not counting that. Okay, we've got an auto battler, I think.
By your side.
I don't know what the plan is
Ready
here,
to
but I'm
help.
not gonna let it fly. We're gonna wait a second though. No need
What
to be
fun.
rash.
Hoping for a good year.
Understood.
I'm gonna pivot my Duma because if he dances the Lin or puts Needhogger in range thinking, oh boy, I got him, he wasn't ready, I'm just gonna let it happen. Yeah,
Ever
see there
onward.
again.
I am ready to work.
I'm not too worried. Why is he using Lin? Anyway, I'm not too worried about
Sprouting
Erosion
strike.
Lin because most of my units
I
will
agree
live
you.
her. Like, Asker isn't
Hoping for
afraid
a
of that.
good year.
I'll pay them a
Neither
visit.
is Duma with his Hardy Bearing. So as
By
long
your
as I'm just
side.
not literally in her range, I should be fine. He's officially
Ready to
blundered
help.
both of his cavalry units. I'm gonna wait because if he dances the Erica,
What?
I definitely want her dead. So
Sprouting
yeah, just gonna play things
Hoping for a
safe
good
here.
year.
Okay, he chose to dance the Sigurd. Ooh, dance Smite.
Ever onward.
I'm just gonna duo Duma duo skill. That's
And
quite a
strength.
mouthful. If he kills my Asker, I'll kill back and then retreat a little bit, going for the kill on the second turn. This is actually not gonna be as easy as it first seemed. Like I said, he's got a lot of
By
killers
your
on his
side.
team.
Ever onward.
Not using Sigurd Ring Erica though, which is good for me. If I Kanto down here, I'll still be in range of both his units, but they can't shoot me. If he chooses to kill my duo Ratatosker with, okay, he chose not to. Okay, all
Ready
good in
to
the
help.
hood, as I say. Definitely gonna shoot the Lin here. He can swap his Erica, do whatever he wants, it won't work. The only thing he can really do right now is reposition the Plumeria, then Kanto downward. Okay, yeah, or try and
I
hit one
greet
of these
you.
Leave it
maneuvers.
to me.
Sprouting strike.
What?
Like I just
What
said, I'm not too
fun.
concerned about it. Like I do this, Duma can reach, and despite appearances, she's pretty weak to resistance attacks. So I might even be able to squeak out a kill here. Oh yeah, also, I don't intend to put too many flashy edits in this video. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't want it to be like my montages. So I'm gonna focus on just
Hoping for a good
speaking
year.
right
Pay
now.
them a visit.
I think
What
that's
fun.
fair.
What?
I see what his plan is. I
Understood.
respect it. There's not much he could have done in this situation. But like I was
I
saying
greet
before,
you.
I'm just not
Sprouting
gonna let it
strike.
Hoping for
fly.
a good year.
I can actually just reposition my Celine here. She's now in range because of that insane warping she has, similar to Salika. No pass though. She doesn't have pass. She's not as good. But yeah, if Duma couldn't do it, Celine definitely will. I think even debuffed and with Frozen, she should still get this.
I'll pay
Targeting
them
my
a visit.
Celica, yeah, not enough.
Leave it to me.
Understood.
And as I was saying earlier, using the no follow-up seal as a bit of a mix-up because I usually use the tempo seal. I'll be like outsourcing no follow-up. Okay, he surrendered, fair enough. But yeah, the no follow-up seal made it to where even if he attacked with Plumeria, she wouldn't be able to kill her because of Miracle. So that's the purpose of that. Okay, thank goodness I doubted myself. I just checked. Turns out that was the 5th game. Okay, I definitely did miscount the games. I'm just gonna insert this game in the middle to make sure everything's even. Everything's 5 games to a Celica lead. As you can tell by my voice, I've been at this for quite a while. This game is getting to me now. Mainly this character right here. I mean, she completely turns off Kanto control and enables units to run in as far as they please and then escape immediately. And she has access to Ice Veins, which is like
By your
the
side.
anti-Celica maneuver. And it's
What?
quite infuriating. You wouldn't believe. Fortunately though, this guy gets through. He's 110%
Ready to help.
operating under the assumption that he has access to his far save, which he does not. I needed this, bro. I've been at this for way too long.
I
Or
am
maybe
ready to
he's
work.
I'll pay them a
auto-battling.
visit.
I agree.
Is not normal behavior.
Sprouting strike.
Either way, I'm thankful. Like, it's been... Like, I've literally just been trying to get one win. And it's been... Like, this is harder than the real challenge was. All the sweats came on now. I mean, it's getting pretty late, but... I didn't know they had a whole curfew going.
Ever onward.
I don't think Lynn is killing Duma. She shouldn't. How did... What?
What fun.
Counter Echo doesn't count as a
Understood.
counter skill for the Lin Ring? No wonder
it to
he
me.
keeps dying. Bro, are you serious? Like, if you look at her style, it says, unit suffers a counterattack if any of the following conditions are met. Foe is armored with range 2. Duma is not. Foe can counterattack regardless of unit's range. Right there.
What fun.
Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range. That's an
I'll
error,
pay them a
bro.
visit.
That's freaking bullcrap. These devs literally suck. I
Sprouting
can't with this
strike.
game, bro. Oh, and I wasn't paying attention. I just freaking blunt. Oh my
I
god.
greet you.
I am ready to work.
Hoping for a good
I
year.
agree.
Bro, he's still gonna kill Celica. Oh my gosh, and then he gets another
I
action
greet
because
you.
this game sucks. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'm still gonna
What?
lose.
Leave it to me.
I'm literally still gonna lose.
Hoping for a good year.
Okay. Let's go! Ratatoskr, my goat. What merge is this? Bro,
greet
you're a
you.
freaking douche. Oh my gosh, I needed this, bro. This also has insane HP. Go touch grass. Look, why would you spend... Like, let's really put this in
Hoping for a
perspective
good
right
year.
now. Each spark, which is 160 orbs, is $80. This dude sparked 2 units on the banner. That's freaking $160 he spent on one banner.
What
Like,
fun.
dude, what is wrong with you? Literally go outside.
to me.
Please find a hobby. Find a girlfriend. I'm losing right now. Are you freaking kidding me? Wait, no, I get zone points. Oh my gosh, bro.
Hoping for a good year.
I would have uninstalled. Oh my gosh. We take those, bro. Oh my gosh. Get me out of here. Okay, back to current EOCS. That was cancer. I'm gonna be switching up the team a bit, and yeah, as you probably just noticed, I'm not taking Emblem Celica off the team. She's by far my best unit. Not gonna do anything like that. Now, with Dual Celica, Erosion isn't as valuable because not many people use near saves. The Flash of Steel also not very valuable to me because I kind of want to do a turn-based strategy with my Dual Celica. Reversal won't work because they have Innate Lull, which turns off the foe's bonuses, so we are going to end up using Erosion anyways. Duma's severely nerfed without Asker there to give him his -1 cooldown. I think we might end up... let me think for a moment here. You know what? I've just decided we're gonna roll with it. Same team, minus Asker plus I'm going to be switching my Celica ring just for the extra stats, and also because I think it's kind of weird to have your captain without a ring. Celine is pretty much insta-lock because she gives you healing, debuff neutralization, and she can warp around the place, so she's very useful. I like to stick to using drawback and reposition because with my unit specifically, they can take a hit, and with Celica's case, drawback because she wants to be closer to the enemies, so you don't really want to use swap. You don't want to like swap away from range. Sometimes you want to advance and get your range going while still pulling a strong unit behind you, maybe a safe unit. So yeah, mostly reposition and drawback. I know my fellow FEH my goat Patrick, he likes using swap a lot, which fair enough, uses a lot of action heavy units, but this is what we're going to be sticking with. And just to go in depth on the build, odd speed wave, giving you no follow-up without needing allies, excel, extra damage reduction and attack speed, gust, same thing. Scepter of Love is actually a very good weapon, even though people don't really rate it very high. Scales off the enemy's defense and res, so if they're a very glass cannon heavy unit, they're pretty much going to outspeed and kill no matter what. But if they're tankier, Duo Celica is a complete beast, not a force you want to be reckoning with. I have Legu's Friend instead of Legu's Loyalty because I think it's personally better. Legu's Friend completely turns off the foe's non-special damage reduction, which I like for getting kills. It also, if you look at Legu's Loyalty, it's very enemy phase heavy. Legu's Friend is dual phase, which I very like. Which I like very much. And Duo Celica also has pretty high stats for defense and resistance. So they get a lot of damage reduction still. If you look at my New Year Ratatoskr, montage video, you'll notice like they pretty much carried, obviously with the help of harmonic Byleth. But still, they put in the work. I usually like using squad skills because they give you more HP, which is important for living things. So we're gonna be rolling with that. Without further ado, let's get things going. And a very large tonal shift from the Emblem Celica games. I will no longer have access to erosion. So if I fight someone who's using a erosion Yunaka, hiding behind Jimbo Slice, I fight this guy a lot. If I'm fighting someone who's hiding behind a Yunaka with a Rhea or something like that, I'm pretty much cooked. So we're hoping that doesn't happen. Well, what do we have here? Yunaka hiding behind Rhea. I'm pretty much cooked.
By your side.
There's literally nothing I can do. This is like the end of the challenge at this
Ever
point.
onward.
Sprouting strike.
Ready to help.
And like, if you look, Yunaka's range is not superior to Celica's, which is why I say that she's better. But when you have an invincible far save protecting her, she's definitely able to get a kill and then run back, especially with Sakura. I pretty much lose this game immediately. But I feel like it'd be
By your
unfair to
side.
discount the games that I just have to lose.
I'll pay them a
Because,
fun.
like,
Sure
I want to
thing.
be fair to the challenge, so this is likely the end. If you did enjoy the video, please let me know. Like, I'd love to keep doing things like this. They don't have an offensive B skill, so
Ready
Duma
to
might
help.
live this, but yeah, let me know if you want to
What?
see more
Which
videos
to
like this.
choose?
If you don't, I'm
Hoping
sorry,
for
I'm
a
gonna
good
keep
year.
doing
Sure
them.
thing.
Full transparency, but yeah, it was definitely nice playing today. There weren't too many tryhards out. Yeah, sorry, Duma.
Ever
Yeah.
onward.
Understood.
Ooh, and they're body blocking, so even if I was to warp in which I can't warp because they're using higher ground, it still wouldn't work.
I greet you.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's part of the game, which is a large reason why people hate this game and don't want to play it. If he wants to be really mean, he can just reposition Lin, shoot down my Alm. He's opting for a more scary
By your
approach.
side.
He's probably going to reposition his Rhea down, stop my warping, and make it to where Celica can't reach. Oh, Jimbo, you're being quite mean today. Probably because I beat you last time. Okay. Alright. I'm going to end turn. Whatever he does, he does. I
Sprouting
can't
strike.
stop him. Yeah, he's repositioning the Rhea. Well, definitely had
Ready to help.
more fun than I expected today. Fun fact, Celica
Let's
killed this
deliver.
is
By
very
your
Rhea.
side.
In fact, I might just throw the image on screen because I'm that
Sure
salty. But yeah, definitely had fun. Gonna do this again. Maybe starting with a different Celica, but
Ever onward.
yeah.
I'll pay them a
Which
visit.
I'll
to
let
choose?
Jimbo have this one. All right, see you guys in the next one.